Hi, and welcome to part 4. If you're hanging with me, that's really cool. That means your picture's hopefully coming out good and you're loving it. I am going to do this part, the shelf and the bottom here, and also I'm going to show you how we're going to do the background too. So I wanted to just kind of give you a little teaser there. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to start with the background. Okay, so let's get going. What I need to do here is let's take a this one here. Yours is your light aqua. Oh, it's the thing's coming off. It's the name of it. Okay, so we're going to take our light aqua, and what we want to do is we just kind of want to sporadically, with little strips, put it in some spots like this. Okay, just so we have some little areas here for now, and then do the same here. Just kind of sporadically make little long lines, short lines. Okay. Nice. All right. Just putting in a little bit of a, I gotta have my little texture. We're going to learn a lot about texture when we do the background too. So, alright, so now we got that in. Now what we want to do is start giving this thing some character. Okay, so let's take this one here, which is an aquamarine, and we want to take the aquamarine now, and we want to just kind of put that in some spots as well, just sporadically. Okay, let's go like here, and then maybe we'll go up on some, maybe we'll come over here and just go down some, across. Just want to go different ways just to make it a little, you know me, you gotta have the interest, right? Come here, make some crazy sideways ones. However, okay, maybe here we'll have a little bit, maybe here we'll have some over here, a little darker, and maybe here we'll have some like this, okay, and maybe we'll come down over here, like that. Alrighty, so now we have a little bit of a base going in here. Okay, now let's take the this is the non-photo blue, and with the non-photo blue, let's kind of sort of just fill it in, kind of sort of. Okay, so we have our nice base going here. Okay, here we go, and all right, there we go. Okay, I'm just finishing up here with this, filling everything in with the blue. Okay, just making sure you got nice, good coverage, just so it's filled in. Pretty color, huh, for the shelf? Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we've got that going. You know I love these turquoises and the pinks, so. Alright, now let's take, we're going to need to put in some greens here just to give it a little bit of character. Let's take this, let's do this one. This is the kelp green, okay? And with the kelp green, what we want to do is create just kind of some flaws and some shadows. So I'm just gonna throw some in over here, and then I want to maybe put some in over here. Okay, and then I'll maybe put some over here too. Just kind of throw this in here. Okay. Okay. Maybe down in here we have a little area here. Maybe it's got a little crack or something. Alright. We'll come over here. Maybe add a couple little things this way. Okay. What we do is, you know, we just don't want to make it in one color because it just gets kind of boring. So that's why I'm doing this to it. I want to have lots of character, right? We like character, just like in real life. I'm quite the character. I'm so weird. Who wants to be normal? That's just boring. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, now we're gonna do some more goodness, but I'm gonna use this one here. Let's try this one. What color is this one? It's the artichoke. This looks good. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Just in some spots, not even everywhere. Just so we can have a variety of colors, you know. Okay, I didn't even put very much, but just a little bit. All right, now, what else do I want to do? I need a darker color. All right, let's try. Might be a little too dark. Let's use one of these. Let's use this one. 90% French gray, and maybe we'll make some little flaws in here. Okay, maybe there. Shadow. Like a shadow over here. And maybe a shadow over here. Just giving it some oomph. I like oomph. Okay. Okay, now we want to start creating a little bit darker in here with this, so I'm just kind of going across the top here. Alright, and I don't want it to look like it's outlined, so that's why I'm kind of messing up that straight line. I don't want it. I'm messing it up, see? Okay, alright, and let's put another shadow up on here in this one. Alrighty, and we'll do the same on this one here. Alrighty. Okay, now what I want to do is, well, we've got to kind of finish the bottom down here. We've got to finish these down here. So let's do that. Let's see. Let's take this guy. This is ginger root. Okay, so let's take some ginger root and kind of base it in. Some ginger root. Okay. And then what we need is maybe, let's take a little bit of some lime peel, and to grab some lime peel and just kind of give it some character here. Okay. And it's okay if it's messy. Alright. And let's take, we'll use this one here. This is a kelp green, and on the side here, kelp green. Just give it some border. Alright, and then take our ginger root again and just sort of blend it all together. So that looks nice and antique-y. Alright, now let's take our, any of those colors. This is the light aqua. I just see that I just missed a little spot as well. So let's see that. And I'm just gonna outline it here with this, and I'm gonna dirty it up a little. Okay. Alrighty, let's use this too. Here, the French gray, 90% French gray. Let's throw that, a little bit of that in there. That looks good. I actually like that. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. This is the ginger root. I just want to get a good blend in there. Alright. It's coming along. Well, if you're sticking with me, I'm proud of you. This is really great. You're finishing your picture. That's very, very cool. Alright, let's take this sky blue light, and let's just, maybe from about here, just, you don't have to go all the way down. Just throw in some color here, some sky blue light, and then let's take this lime peel, and let's create kind of like up and downs and sideways, like bushes back in here. Bushes. So just kind of everywhere. My little squiggly method, you know how I create my texture, just like that. There you go. So we've got some of that in there. Okay, then let's take, let's see, I want it to be like a nice blue, so in the background, so this is the sky, we're going to have sky and grass, so let's make some sky here. So it looks like sky. And we want it highlighted with the light, so I'm just going to blend it nice and light so it blends in, nice, it's highlighted there. And then on the sides, we want it a little darker for the effect of us being cool. Alright. And then, now let's take this here, what is this color? Some artichoke. And let's kind of dirty it up a little. So we have our little tacks or nails, and they're kind of rusty. So let's add some stuff here. Okay, and we're gonna put some here. Okay, and let's take, I don't want to use that in there. Let's take some, here's this color here. This is cerulean blue, and we can just kind of maybe put a little more of that in there to fill out here. Okay. Alrighty. And now let's add some of this. This is some French gray. And let's kind of give this little, okay, some shadow here. Some of that in here. Alright, now let's take some kelp green and let's make a couple little, like, kind of like leaves, you know, just put things back in here so they look like leaves. Or got that back in there. Now let's take that, we need dark green, I'm looking for it. Let's try some dark green here. And I want to add a couple of maybe leaves to this color here. This is, I wish it was a little darker, but I don't know, can I have one that's darker? It's really not. No, it's really not. That's really kind of the darkest green we got. We got marine green. Let's see what marine green does. Oops, that's alright. My background is going to take care of that. Right? So just add some leaves, more leaves. And we're going to kind of make it, you know, we got, there we go, got a little bit of bushes over here. And then let's find my espresso. Espresso, excuse me. Espresso would be good if I found it. I have all these pencils everywhere. I leave them out when I'm working. Alright, well I can't find it, so somewhere buried in here. Let's do this one here. This is sepia. And maybe with some sepia we can create some stronger leaves on the bottoms of here. Maybe they're coming from this. Alright, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do some flowers here. Let's take some hot pink. Alright. And with some hot pink, what we're going to do is just go over some of these flowers in here. It's so small, I know. Okay. And let's take no, that was regular pink. Sorry about that. Now let's take some hot pink. Yeah, that was just regular pink. Okay, some hot pink. Now let's grab some maybe some this yellow here, some deco yellow, in this area here. Okay, just so we can have some little differences. And then let's grab our magenta, which I'm looking for here, and I can't find it, so let's see. I'll just give it another little try. See if I can find some magenta. Okay, got it. So here's some magenta. There's magenta. And some darks. Okay. We've got that going for us. Okay, now let's do the middle flower here, and let's take some deco yellow, put the whole thing in deco yellow, and let's do some goldenrod, and just bring out some color. And some goldenrod. And then let's do some orange. What's this color? This this is cadmium orange. There we go. We have a little variety going. And let's take this one here. This is a Parma violet. And Parma violet there. And let's take a, what is this? This is a Deco pink. And put the Deco pink on this little guy over here. Alright, and we got our, I'm just taking any dark green. I don't even know which one this is. It's pine green. I mean, not pine green, dark green. Just wanted to fill that in so we have some good effects there. Okay, let's do this one over here. What we want to do is let's take our Deco pink, and with our Deco pink we want to put this in here. Alright, and then let's take our Deco yellow, go in here, Deco yellow, and then let's take magenta again. With the magenta, we're going to shade in the flower. Just on the bottom and maybe the side a little. Okay. And then let's take a, no, I don't want the hot pink. I'm just looking for the regular pink. Where did it go? How did it disappear so fast? Alright, well, here, let's use this one. Pink, good. Yeah, this pink, okay, and pink. Okay, and then let's get some canary yellow going here. Starting to get this a little bit better now. Okay, and we've got some prettiness going, huh? Alright, now for the background, let's take our sky blue again. Sky blue light. Okay, and let's take this magenta and kind of, not, you don't have to fill it in all the way. I mean, as far as pushing it hard or whatever, just push it hard in some areas. Just some areas are darker and lighter. Alright, let's do we need a green, don't we? So let's take, let's do this green here. This is spring apple green. So we're getting apple green. And then we have the apple green. Let's use the Prussian green in here. This. Okay. Now let's take a light, this pink here, Deco pink, and just kind of put some in here. Yeah, that's cute. And then let's take green. I don't want a marine green. Let's try artichoke. And I'll take some artichoke and just make it have so it tones it down, you know. Gives it some good character. That looks good. Alright, now we are ready to do this background back in here, okay? So This is how I'm starting it, but I'm going to start up here. So what we want to do in this background is we want to give it lots of texture for one thing, okay? And we want to vary the bricks. Okay, so what you're going to do is you just take your pencil like so and kind of gauge how your line is going so they don't stay crooked. And let's just make an imaginary line very lightly with your pencil, just lightly, and you don't got to be afraid of this. It's easy, okay? So I'm just going to gauge, make a little line here, and you can sketch it in, it's okay, just like that, just so you have a little line. You want to make sure you're not crooked, so because all the other ones are going to follow. We can straighten them up if some are crooked, that's okay. Alright, now what we want to do is we need to make some bricks, and the way we're going to do it is just, I'm going to sharpen this thing, hold on. Alright, so we're going to make some bricks, so let's go like this, and don't worry because how it is, how messy it is, because we want it messy. Alright, so we got some bricks here. Now what we're going to do is we need to have some space for the grout. So let's make a nice space here for the grout. Okay, and we're going to come up. Alright, and make another little place here. And see how I'm rounding the corners? I want to keep them about the same size. Some can be smaller, doesn't matter. Bricks, so it's okay if they're a little uneven. Alright, so we got a rough idea here of how we got our first row. Now when we do the second row, okay, when we do the second row, what we want to do is we want to kind of come in between these two. Alright, so we want to come down about like this, which is about how big we want our bricks. Okay. And see what I'm doing here. Just gauging my bricks. Now again, let's make an imaginary line so it can kind of stay straight. So we have a little line here, so let's look at it, make sure it's not going crooked. It's going down just a little bit, so just no worries, just try to keep it so, because we don't want them all tilty. Okay, so now we have a little line here, a little imaginary line. Alright, let's do some more bricks. So let's go like this, sketch it across, and just come down, go around, and come down, okay, and then okay. Alright, so just keep doing this all the way across, okay, until you have all of your bricks ready. Okay. Just do this all the way across until you have everything all done, okay? Okay, now let's do this one a little differently. Let's take the terracotta for a base this time and put where you kind of want your shadows. It's fun to be messy, huh? Don't have to worry, you just kind of throw colors in. Now you have a little cool background that you know how to do now, right? Okay, let's take this mahogany red. And throw some where you want it. Maybe we'll make some darker up in this corner here. There we go. Just to switch it up a little bit. Maybe just put a little orange. Maybe some light. Maybe it's got some light going there. It's okay if you get it in there. It's no big deal. Throw in some green. Just to maybe some moss is growing on this one. I'm going to take the peach and blend it. I can feel myself hurrying because I have a sandwich waiting for me. Alright, now let's do a green base. So you can see how there's different ways of doing these. Okay, well, that's not green, that's artichoke, so I just call it that because it's green for our little group. And I'm using the cat orange now. Kind of changing it up. And then I'm going to put in my mahogany to give our look going. Okay, and then I'm going to blend it together. Alright, now let's do a little bit of some shading in here. So now we have we messed it up here with our cool gray. Okay, now let's take a 70% warm gray. Okay, and with that, what we want to do is we want to just kind of create the shadows in here and a little bit more mess. Okay, and we want to put a shadow underneath these bricks. I'm going to start defining them a little. Okay, and just like this, put a little shadow under it. Okay. But you don't want it to look outlined, so that's why we're doing the shading situation here. And you just kind of mess around just like we've been doing. So yeah, now you could do this, and you look at these and you probably thought, oh, it looks so hard. It's really not, is it? Not when you know how. Nothing's hard, you know, when you know what you're doing and how to do it. Nothing's hard. You just got to know the technique. But I created my own little method because I'm a weird person, I guess. I don't know. That's why I created the extreme coloring method, because I like to have it, do it a certain way. Light, medium, dark, darkest. I mean, not really my, I don't know if it's my method, but okay. So now we've got little colors here. Let's take our cool gray and let's blend it all together. So it's okay. Okay. Blend it all together like so. Okay. You can always go back in. We can add some greens in here. It's like it's got some little moss going. Yeah, that's the artichoke. Again. Can throw some of that in there. You see what I mean? You don't really have to, it's not hard at all, is it? Okay? And we're just going to do that to these, but I do want to show you variations. So let's make a, let's go over, move down just a little bit here. And right around here, so let me do a gray one for you. So let's take this cool gray, and with the cool gray, let's put that in there. And then let's take the 90%, or the one we were using, the 70% warm gray, that one that we were using before. And just kind of give it some schmuzma. Okay. And then maybe we want it a little shade, so you could put a little bit more of that on one side if you want to have a little bit of a highlight. Okay, and then let's take a sky blue light and put maybe some sky blue light in there. Actually, let's blend it with that sky blue light. Okay, you can go this way, this way. Okay, so you got a couple gray ones you can throw in there. Is that gray one? So you can have a couple of those in there, and then if you want to, give it some shadows, we're going to add some green on here, like some moss is growing. And it just gives it a nice variety. Okay. So now I'm just going to go and do a few more of these. So just keep going just like that. Just use your variety of colors until you have them all done. Okay. When you get them all done, we can add some shadows. Okay. So just keep doing this and fill all these in. You can vary with some of the grays. Like this one over here, down in here. See how I have buried them out with some grays? Maybe you can put some over here, have a couple over here, and maybe a couple in here. Just kind of vary them out so that you have a little variety of colors. And then if you want, you could also take some of your other colors and throw them in here too, like your terracotta. If you wanted to put a little terracotta in there, you can, of course. Just giving you some ideas. Okay, you can blend it out. The peach if you wanted to. I'm just going to get, just trying to give you a little variety of how to do these. Okay, so go ahead and fill all these all in, and then we'll put in the shadows. Okay, so have fun. So I hope we got it, all yours all done. Okay, now we got to make it so it stands out. We're going to put in some shadows, okay? They're easy to do, right? Once you get going and you get on a roll, it's just, they're easy. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're going to have to put in all kinds of shadows so that everything's going to show up and things are going to be popping out and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's get some dark umber. And with some dark umber, let's start going along the outsides of here. Alright, and what we want to do is we need these parts here to pop out, okay? So in order to get that to happen, we got to put in some shadows. Alright, make it nice and shadowy here so they pop out. So right now it's all kind of hidden in here. Okay, so we want to get them to pop out here. So just in the dark umber. Okay, and now, so this is here. Alright, let's go inside here. In this area here. It's a little tricky. We're going to have to make it come kind of really dark so that they pop up. So this is really being the shadows in here. We don't want to put everything in the shadow, but we do have to put a lot of it in there so that it pops out. This one here is almost the same color as the bricks, so we gotta put some dark in there for sure. Okay, and then we're gonna, well, we'll shade on the outside here a little later, but we still gotta get some shadows in here. Okay, let's start up here so I don't get too lost here. Darken this up, but for now let's just keep using this one. Okay. Forgot to blend this one in, didn't I? It's easy enough to do, for sure. Slowly blend that into that one. Darker. Now you'll notice you're starting to get a nice waxy buildup. That's because we were really working that. So that's why we have that. Okay. Notice I'm still being kind of messy with it. shadows a little tougher to get it to look good, but just gotta keep working with it. Okay. There's some burnt umber right up against these areas. We're going to blend them all out just like we did before, so no worries there. Okay. And now we got some more dark in here. Definitely need some dark in here. And this is the process for sure, but that's alright. Totally worth it. Okay, you just keep going around and putting in the darks. Like so. Okay, we got to do that snail. Let's. Okay, let's make some shadows also coming down like this. So we have like shadows lightly. Okay. Some shadows here. We're going to blend this in as well, so just going to make a nice big shadow there. And let's make another one over here. And so I'm not sure one over here. And then you want a little bit of shadow in here. Corner. A lot of blending we're going to be doing after this, but that's what these backgrounds take if you want them to look really good. Okay. Okay. Now we got to get some more dark going. Alright, let's get some real dark now. Let's see. Let's see if the sepia is going to be dark enough. We might have to go with some black. I think we will. Alright, so let's grab some black. Okay, and with the black now, we're going to put in some really dark shadows to really make it stand out. Okay, so let's get some black in here. I think we're going to lightly go over this. It's a little tricky because some of these areas is kind of hard for me to see, for sure. Can't see a lot of these myself even. Okay. It's a little tricky, for sure. But you can kind of see, and what you got to do too is I pull my head back, like go far away, so I can kind of see it from far away and see where it needs some more shadows to make it even. So I just it's a lot of shading, isn't there? That's okay. That's the fun part of coloring, when you get to do some little things that are a little bit more tricky. Makes it kind of fun. Oops. We got this little snail here. Okay, we got this little snail here we gotta do here. I'm gonna base this in a sky blue light. Okay, and then a pink. Alright, and then let's get a black. And go around. And then I'm going to take, let's get some blue. Some blue there. Let's grab this is a crimson red. Give it a little bit of a body here. Well, and then I need this is a dark indigo blue. I don't know if you can see it, but all right. Back to the shading. Okay, we've got some shading in there. And there you go. So now you just use your finger to blend this out, or let's see, let's use this is 70% warm gray. We could maybe blend it out with this a little bit. Just blend it out. I'm Just kind of touch it up where it's a little jaggedy. Bring it around and just use this as a blender. And where it's a little blend it out just so that it's got nice shadows. Your hands hurt yet? Mine do. Okay, these we lost them, so I think what I'm going to do is put a white gel pen on here. So I'm going to grab my white gel pen and I'm going to put them in right in here. So we got the going there. And then I'm going to take a really sharp spring grain and see if I can bring this out a little. If not, you can use a marker. But that seemed to work. Alright, just alrighty. Oh, I gotta blend in here. It's kind of messy. Alright, so just take your time and just blend the areas out so that you have a look that you want. And then what we need to do is we got, you know, the thing is we got to add, just try to add more shadows if you can. And, you know, maybe you want to have a couple going this way too. I'll take the black, just maybe have some little sun rays coming out here. And then blend that out. Okay, this is where the shadow is going. And now we're going to blend those out so that they look a little better. Just feather them out. You don't want to put these shadows in, it's okay. Obviously, it's okay, whatever you do, it's your picture. It's not the best shadowing, but that's alright. I mean, it's like those stripes now, but it doesn't help. So we could put some leaves. What if I want to... I'm just thinking about something here. If I wanted to, alright, I was gonna maybe see if I wanted to put some over here. So we're not all along over here. you go. All right, we'll just kind of work around with it till you get what you like there. All right, let's see. Now if you wanted to use your gel pen to sign it, you can. It's not really working. You have to, these gel pens are kind of hard to get going. I draw on my finger. Okay. I have to work on that. Alright, well, let's see. Go out a little bit. So, there you go. Hope you guys had fun with this one. Move that out now. Alrighty, well I hope you had fun with this and that you're happy with how it came out. And you did learn a couple really cool good techniques for sure. And so you learned some, I mean this was pretty detailed. So if you don't like the shadowing, I don't think I like it, but that's alright, it's still there. So it's there. So anyways, hope you guys had fun. So see you in the next video. Ciao. Oh, comment for me too and let me know. And if you did your pictures, post them on the Facebook page so I could see it. That's Extreme Coloring. The Facebook is the link is below, okay? Well, thanks so much. I hope you had fun. This was a long one. Ciao.